Hello students. Hope you have gone through first part of Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming Concepts and you have understood it well. Now here is the second part we are going to take today. So let's start with the next topic in sequence is programming language generations. There are 5 programming language generations. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation, which were introduced one after another by overcoming the drawbacks of the previous one. So let's start discussing various generations of programming languages that describe the evolution of programming language. So let's begin with the first generation programming language. The first generation programming language was the machine language. That means machine language was considered as first generation programming language, and we know machine language consisted of zeros and ones. Computer can understand and execute it directly, but it was difficult for human beings to understand and work with it. No translator is required because it is directly understood by computer, so no translation program is required. Advantages of first generation programming language was code written in machine language runs very fast and efficiently as it is directly executed by the CPU. That means no translation is required. The disadvantage of first generation programming language was difficult to learn and more difficult to debug and edit if error occurs. So it was very difficult for the human beings first of all to program with the machine language, and secondly if some errors are found, to do the debugging and editing was more tedious work. So the second generation was introduced. Second generation programming language, it was the assembly language. That means assembly language was considered as second generation programming language, in which mnemonics were used. Mnemonics like store, add, JMP for jump, all these mnemonics were used. Computer cannot understand and execute it directly, but it was somewhat understandable to human beings. As this was not understood by the computer directly, a translator program known as assembler is required to translate assembly language into machine language. So the advantages of second generation programming language is code written in assembly language can be read and written fairly easily by human beings as compared to first generation programming language. It was easy for human beings to understand these codes of add, jump, store, etc. instead of doing work with ones and zeros. Disadvantage of second generation programming language was this language depends on a specific processor and environment and was difficult to use and write large applications. Still, these codes which are used as mnemonics in second generation programming language are not very friendly to the human being, so it was somewhat again difficult for the human beings to work on the applications or on the large projects. So the third generation programming language was introduced. Third generation programming language, Fortran, Algol, COBOL are some early examples of third generation programming language. And the modern examples of third generation programming language which are used nowadays are Basic, C, C++, Java. All these are considered as third generation programming language. It uses normal English like words such as if, repeat, for, while. All these words are used in third generation programming language. Computer cannot understand and execute it directly, as computer can understand only the machine language, that is the language of zeros and ones. As this language is not understandable by the computer, translator program is required. So either compiler or interpreter is used to translate third generation programming language into machine language. Advantages of third generation programming language are: third generation programming language is designed to be easier for human to understand, as these words used in third generation programming language like for, while, if, repeat, all these are somewhat easier for human beings to understand as compared to first and second generation programming languages. The disadvantage of third generation programming language: they are close to human language but not exactly like human language. Still, the programmer has to understand the syntax and semantics, the rules of the programming languages properly to understand them and use them in developing the program. So let's see one example of third generation programming language. Third generation programming language, a sample code fragment might be: let C is equals to C plus 2 into D. This is somewhat understandable to human beings very easily as compared to machine language, which was using zeros and ones, or the assembly language, which was using some special symbols known as mnemonics. Or we have one more example in the third generation programming language. If sales is greater than 20,000, then discount given should be 10%, otherwise discount given should be 5%. So it is very easy for a non-programmer also to understand what the concept is. Fourth generation programming language. Languages for accessing database were used in fourth generation programming language. The important one is SQL, that is structured query language. Other fourth generation programming languages are report generators, screen painters, GUI creators, etc. It is designed to be closer to natural language than 3GLs. The drawback of third generation programming language was overcome and fourth generation was introduced. That means now these languages are more closer to the natural human language. It is non-procedural in nature. Non-procedural means now programmers have only to bother about what is to be done. अब प्रोग्रामर्स को ये नहीं सोचना है कि कैसे काम कराना है, प्रोग्रामर्स को सिर्फ ये सोचना है कि क्या काम करवाना है. That means now the focus is on what is to be done rather than how it is to be done. So the advantages of fourth generation programming language: because of this non-procedural nature of language, now the fourth generation programming languages will reduce the programming effort, because अब programmers को जब सिर्फ focus करना है कि क्या काम करवाना है instead of how it is to be done, तो programming effort कम हो जाएगा. Programming efforts अगर कम लगेंगे तो time कम लगेगा सॉफ्टवेयर को डेवलप करने में, और अगर किसी सॉफ्टवेयर को डेवलप करने में टाइम कम लगेगा तो ऑब्वियसली उसकी कॉस्ट भी रिड्यूस हो जाएगी. जस्ट सी अ सिंपल एग्जांपल ऑफ SQL. We have a query here: extract all customers where previous purchases total more than 10,000. That means structured query language में कोई क्वेरी दे रहे हैं जिसमें हमें उन कस्टमर्स के नाम एक्सट्रैक्ट करने हैं जिनकी प्रीवियस परचेज फील्ड में टोटल वैल्यू 10,000 से ज़्यादा है. दैट मीन्स ये उन कस्टमर्स के नाम एक्सट्रैक्ट करके देगा जिनके प्रीवियस परचेज में 10,000 से ज़्यादा वैल्यू है. तो यहाँ पर प्रोग्रामर इज नॉट फोकसिंग अपॉन हाउ to extract the customers. Programmer is only focusing upon what is to be done. Programmer ने सिर्फ दे दिया कि उन customers के names extract करो. उसने वो focus नहीं किया कि names कैसे extract करने हैं. Now this is the work of the language, how to extract the customers. तो programmer का programming effort कम हो गया. Only the programmer has to decide what is to be done, which is very easy to work upon. Fifth generation programming language. Fifth generation programming language resembles much more to the English language which we speak. Fifth generation programming languages are designed to make the computer solve a problem without a program written by the programmer. अब program programmer को नहीं लिखना होता है and computer will solve it for you. Fifth generation programming languages are based on solving problems using some limitations. When we have seen the second point that in fifth generation programming languages, computer is going to program, programmers don't have to program. तो यही सेम फीचर फोर्थ जनरेशन में था, बट फिफ्थ जनरेशन में उसका क्या एक्सटेंसिव वर्जन आया, that in fifth generation programming languages again the work will be done by the computer, the logic will be framed by the computer, not by the programmer, but under some limitations, and these limitations are given by the programmer. That means अब fifth generation में programmer has to decide what work is to be done. Programmer को decide करना है कि क्या काम करवाना है and under what limitations the work is to be done. That also is added in the fifth generation programming language. Fifth generation programming languages are used in artificial intelligence research. Then some of the examples of fifth generation programming languages is Lisp, that is list processing, Prolog, Mercury. Then advantage of fifth generation programming languages. Fifth generation programming languages are designed to make computers solve the problem for you under some constraints entered by the programmer. So let's just quickly revise all the points which we have discussed till now. Programming language generations. There are 5 programming language generations. First generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation. Machine language falls in first generation programming language which uses zeros and ones. No translator program is required as it is directly understood by the computer. Second generation programming language includes assembly language, which is another low level language which uses mnemonics. But as this is not easily understandable by the computer, a translator program, that is assembler, is used to convert assembly language into machine language. Then third, fourth and fifth generations include high level languages in them. First and second generations have low level languages and third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation include high level languages. High level languages either use compiler or interpreter to translate the high level language into machine language. Third generation language is a high level language. The third generation languages are Fortran, Pascal, C, C++, Basic, Java. Fourth generation programming languages are very high level languages such as structured query language, Python, MATLAB, Ruby. Then fifth generation programming languages are very high level languages which are generally used for artificial intelligence. I hope you might have understood programming language generations. So with the next topics of introduction to object-oriented programming concepts, we will be back soon. Till then, go through the important points given in this video and just go through the text given in your book and underline the important points which are discussed in this video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel.